Has US30 seen the bottom and now we can expect a reversal? Is this the question in your mind? Yes, we will try to see the answers to this. Remember, this is the time when I told you in February that it is going to hit 30,000 levels. Sub 30,000 levels is almost certain. I told you very clearly. Watch my February prediction or monthly prediction. I told you very clearly in few weeks or say we may achieve these levels, and this is the unattended rally which is has to be get covered. Now what next? Whether it is going to trade below these levels and we may see further fall, or there is going to be a reversal from here. We will try to see, we will try to find answers to these questions in our analysis with the help of candlestick charts and indicators purely. And in the end, I will give you the trading strategy and trading levels for next week to watch out for. Do watch till the end, do listen to it carefully. And if you are interested into daily analysis for Dow Jones, you can watch my daily analysis on Dow Jones. In fact, twice a day I share it, once with the Asia session, one with the US cash session, along with other indices and commodities including Nasdaq 100, FTSE 100, Germany 40, and gold, silver, crude oil and natural gas too. So you can watch those analysis as well and stay tuned to the last. So do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Let's start the analysis. Now couple of observations on the weekly charts. A gap here, one observation number two, the diminishing body size, almost it is even equal, or now it is in fact lesser than the previous candle. So yes, if you see it trading below these levels, how far this can go, it can again come back to, you know, if it continues to drop below 29,600, 700, we can expect it to drop till towards 29,000 levels, and then it will continue with the smaller body size this week, and probably a reversal next week can be expected. This is only if you see it trading below 29,600, then and then only. Now why I am saying so, also look at this, see what it has done so far. Let me show you here. See, this was the reversal, major reversal sign which we have seen, and till since then it has tried to trade in this expanding triangle. So far it appears that it is trading with extreme bearishness. It is trading volatile as the volatility increases. Why? Because see, this is the swing which it is trying to show. Where are the highs right now of this channel? Is at around 32,500, 33,000 zone. This is the zone which is going to be the high precisely, and if it breaks 33,000, there is going to be certain rise above, which will try to take it towards 35,000, but I will be cautious there how high it can go. It can go till towards this zone, but whether this is going to happen or not, we will try to see. Now see, this is the one observation. Second observation, as I said, below 29,600 we can expect a more fall, which might try to get it till towards 29,250 to 29,000 zone. Now this is one part, and now let's come to the daily charts. And also another observation on the weekly charts is this. You can see here, this is the resistance zone which has given it a stronger resistance again. Previously we have seen multiple weeks getting consolidated here. Also if you look at this, see precisely now this zone at 30,000 and this zone at 29,500, multiple candles getting this support from here and trying to bounce back or trying to rally. Previous this was the resistance, now it is the support zone, and similarly you will find it has breached and come back to this zone, hence the ground before the rally everything is covered till here. Now I'll be watchful of this zone again, and a reversal beyond 30,300, 30,500 should be a very good level to stay long in US30 in the coming weeks. So this is one observation on the weekly chart. Now look at the daily charts here. On the daily charts, see the previous candle. The last trading day did not show anything because the previous day anyways had a very good sharp drop here. Also this is part of a reversal here, that if it trades, why I am saying so, reversal here, if it trades beyond this zone at 3200, 3300, yes, you can consider that as a little reversal, and it may try to achieve the highs here at 3700, 800. Only long entry beyond 3800 will try to take it further highs, and then this gap till towards 31,400, 500 will get filled. Whether it will happen in a day or week, that we need to look at. Also now where could be the bottom? On the downside, if it trades below 29,600, then it is certain that it is going to hit 29,200, 300 and 29,000 levels. This is another observation on the daily charts. And coming back to the monthly candle here, monthly candle, as I showed you, it has already hit the bottom here. It may try to breach it a little before it looks over to see. This was the time, these were the levels which US30 were trading before the COVID times. See, let me show you in detail. Now see, these were the times when US30 were trading into this zone before COVID levels. So yes, this were the times 29,500 pre-COVID times when it was trading. Now it has come back to closer to these levels, and then this fall has happened. So it has come precisely to those levels. I will be watchful here. It can in fact attempt to achieve these levels at 29,000 before it looks forward to a reversal there. I will be cautious. There is a little scope for it to drop more. And now coming back to the 4-hour charts. Now look at the 4-hour charts, lower highs, higher lows, trying to swing in between this zone. And yes, if you see it trading below beyond this zone at 3150, go long there, and then 3200. So rather I will recommend you to go long at 3200. If you see it trading above these levels, one can stay long on US30 and one can expect higher highs. One can expect 3500 the first target, 800 the next target, and 31,000 levels. On the downside, if you see it breaking below 29,800, again you can go short. Then you can expect 29,600 to get achieved, and below 29,600 we may see a further fall. So yes, in between 29,800 to 30,200 we have to be cautious in between these 400 points. Look at the 4-hour charts, it is trying to consolidate, and probably the next target should be at around 3,500, and beyond that if it tries, 31,000 is almost certain. Now let's have a look with the help of the indicators whether the indicators are also suggestive of same. Now look at the 4-hour charts. This is near to the bottom there, and the resistance there at 30,300 to 30,500 zone is strong, and then 31,000 levels. If you look at the oscillator there, the oscillator trying to reverse from here, trying to trade in green. And if you look at the directional movement is bearish here. Similarly, the MACD is trying to rise. The stock as RSI near to bottom, and the stochastic is trading flat. Looking at the daily charts, if you look at on the daily charts, you'll find, see, the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and the channel give it a very strong resistance for any downward move, and it is trying to sustain. See, it has almost, and every time it is given a stronger support, so it is trying to trade above these channels again, and that is the time it is getting the support. Possibly a reversal can be expected towards 31,000 and then 31,500 levels. Look at the oscillator, it has seen the highs there, it has almost achieved this peak there. Probably a conversion from here can be expected. And if you look at the directional movement is extremely bearish and divergent. If you look at the monthly, the MACD here, the MACD on the daily charts is also has hit about almost minus 600 levels, and this is after a long time it is trying to achieve these levels, indicating extreme bearishness. However, look at the height of these candles, it is almost flat there. So probably from here the convergence must appear, and then it can show you some greener candles. Also on the daily chart, the RSI has hit a oversold level, it is must try to bounce back from here. Stochastic is also trading at the bottom there. So US30 achieves has a, it appears that it has achieved the oversold levels, and it must try to bounce back. Also, now coming back to the weekly charts, on the weekly charts you will observe that the 20 and 50 period moving average had seen a crossover there, and then this sharp fall has seen, and now it is trading in the bearish territory. It is divergence indicating that it is still bearish, and now this 20 and 100 period crossover is still approaching, indicative that, see, the last 20 periods average is below now the 50 periods average, that is 1 year's average, and now it is near to last 100 weeks average also. So probably, see, already it is trading below this zone, that is 100 periods moving average. However, the crossover here will indicate that it is going to be subdued for near future also. Now look at the oscillator has hit a bottom. From here it may try to show you some green candle, I will be watchful of that. The directional movement, see how far it is divergent, extremely divergent, and see the height of the divergence is almost at around 45 levels, 35 almost and 10 here, so 45 levels, and from here we may see a little convergence here. Now if you look at the MACD, it is wide divergent and bearish here, and if you look at the RSI, this is also seen a bottom, and stochastic has still some steam left for it to come back to oversold levels on the weekly charts. I'll be watchful of this. Coming back to the daily monthly candle. On the monthly candle, 20 months average had given it a very strong resistance at around 33,500, 33,000 levels. And now this is the 50 period moving average, which is lying at around 29,000 levels, which may provide it a very strong support. So yes, there is a probability that towards this month itself it may try to achieve these levels before it looks over to a bounce back. So yes, below 29,600 we can say 29,000 can be achieved. Now if you look at the monthly oscillator, there also it is trading in red and it can achieve further lows. The directional movement is bearish here, it has crossed over. Look at the MACD. The MACD is extremely divergent. It has seen a high here, so probably next month onwards we can see it rising again probably. RSI is looking downwards. Another observation is the stochastic, which is hit a bottom there, and you can see after 2008 this is the first time when rather not 2008, yes, this is the time at time of 2008 financial crisis that it has seen the bottom, and now it is trying to achieve this. Before that it was 1995, so almost 12-13 years it is trying to replicate, and this is happening again on US30. So be watchful of this. Now we have seen the indicators, we have seen the charts. Now let me give you the trading strategy and trading levels for next week. What could be expected from Dow Jones next week? We will try to see here. So next week, if you see it trading above 30,100, go long here, then 30,300 and 30,500. These two levels are particularly of interest. You have to be cautious at these levels, and if you see it trading above these levels, definitely we can see. So yes, you can get a move of almost 200 points. Sorry, this is 30,200. Sorry, here 30,200 is the level you have to go long. So yes, you can go long for 100 300 points and it can try to reverse from here. That is very highly possible that it can show you the drop. However, trading beyond this, we can expect 3,800 and 31,000. This is almost certain that it is going to hit this zone. If it sustains about 3,300 500 zone, we can see almost 31,000 levels, which are almost certain, and then 31,300 levels should also get achieved. So a probable of 1,000 points, yes, it can, if it can drop, it can rise too sharply, and beyond that I will be looking forward to 31,600 levels. This zone is again going to be important and possibly may give it a stronger resistance. Similarly, on the downside, if you see it trading below 29,800, you can go short here. Then I will be looking forward to 29,600, and below this the next target is towards 29,500, and below that you can certainly expect 29,200 and 29,000 levels. 29,000 is going to be a very strong support. Below 29,500, it is almost certain that we may see it hitting 29,000 levels before it looks over to any further rise, but I'll be still expecting it to rise a little if it sustains about 29,600 levels. If it sustains about this zone at 29,600, yes, you can expect a bounce back, you can expect a reversal. I'll be looking forward to 31,000 levels, and it can give you extreme rise. But for next 10 session, that is going to be the monthly closing also, I will be watchful of where the candle closes. It can try to close above 31,000 levels. My expectation for it to hit at least 31,300 500 zone for this month. So this is my expectation for this month and for next few trading sessions. If you see it trading at around 29,600 or 29,000 levels any point of time, you can take a long position from there, and then US30 must reverse from there till towards 31,000. 31,300 should be the first target, and then the next target should be at around 33,000 levels. It can try to achieve those levels before it looks over to any further drop. So be watchful, be cautious, trade with the trailing stop loss, trade with the stop loss, and keep shifting your stop loss to cost. See, whenever you see you have entered here at 29,200, you see it trailing till towards 3300 500, you can close some of your positions here and try to re-enter if you see it again trading till towards 3800. This way at least you can make little profits and at least preserve your capital. And yes, any drop will give you a cushion because you have already a cushion of almost 300 points here, and these 300 points profit whatever you have taken will give you a cushion for the next rally. So be watchful of that and always try to preserve the profits which you have gained, and such that you can always, you know, increase your wealth size, increase your account size. So you should trade accordingly. So also, please do not pay anything to anyone on my name. There are many imposers on Telegram and other social media which are trying to impose as my taking my identity, uh, giving fake promises to individuals of a huge returns of 10 to 100 times in just 2 hours, 2 days, or 1 month. Please do not pay anything to anyone. I only have a VIP signals group and a mentorship batch, so which runs almost every month. And yes, be part of this. If you want to learn and earn, you can be part of this, but please do not pay anything to anyone unless you get a confirmation from my official Telegram ID or my official email ID. Both are mentioned in my channel description and the video description. Please reach out to me for any queries here. So trade accordingly, trade profitably, and reach out to me for any of your trading or trading related queries. My email ID and Telegram ID are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.